I guess TRI-Brigade was so good they had to make TRI-Brigade too. Hello, it's Pearly. Welcome to New Cards PogChamp, I guess. Also, these cards are really fucking cool. So let's talk about Raika. Most of these cards are actually kind of simple to learn and like read because, you know, the OCG has a really good way to fucking separate their cards. So let's talk about them. Raika no Merikobe. A level 1, 0/0 attack defense. Special on this card, the first effect name once per turn. Use the second effects to this card once per turn. Special on this card from your hand by sending one insect, plant, or reptile from your hand to the grave. If this card is normal or special, add up to 2 Raika cards with different names that are banished or in your deck to your hand, except Raika no Merikobe. Then banish 1 Raika card from your hand. Also cannot special summon monsters for the rest of the turn except insect, plants, or reptiles. A lot of combos are going to start with him exactly. Raika no Yahuzo Kamikiri. Can only special summon with the first effect this card's name once per turn. Can only use the second effect this card's name once per turn. Special summon this card from your hand by placing one of your banished insect, plant, or reptile monsters on the bottom of the deck. Very nice card. You know how this starts off? You use it with the fucking level 1 and then just add this guy another Raika card to your hand. This card sends the graveyard as material. The link summon of a Raika monster. Target one with 4 lore insect, plant, or reptile monster in your graveyard, except Yahuzo. Special summon in defense position. Yoroi Tokage. Special summon the first effect this card's name once per turn. Second effect once per turn. Special summon this card from your hand by banishing 1 insect, plant, or reptile monster from your grave. Discard 1 insect, plant, or reptile monster. Then target one face of monster your opponent controls, except an insect, plant, or reptile. Return to the hand. The mirror matches are going to suck with this guy, but he's fine. I think he's actually gonna be like one of the only cards that you're actually not gonna probably play in the deck just because generic stuff does his job a little bit better. The first link, Musha Dokoro, fire plant, already a good start. 2 monsters, including a plant or insect or reptile. Just in the first sec, you can only use first and second effect this card once per turn, and then if you use either, you're doing the insect, plant, or reptile lock. Target 1 Raika monster in your graveyard, special summon in defense position. If this card is in your graves, you can target 1 insect, plant, or reptile monster you control, placed on the bottom of the deck. If you do, special summon this card. That second effect is going to be on all of these cards, along with the lock for that same effect. Okamanushi, calling his first second effect this card's name once per turn. Banish 2 insect, plant, or reptile monsters from your grave. Add 1 Raika trap from your deck to your hand. He is an insect. He's actually a better level 3 insect than actual level 3 insects have right now, because we only have like 2 Kusarigami, fire reptile, link 4, 2 monsters, including insect, plant, or reptile, calling his first second effect once per turn. If your opponent activates a monster effect, you make both players unable to act monster effects in the hand for the rest of the turn. He's weird. I will say that. For an end board, I think he's fine. He's good if you can like come back and recover with him, because he is easily able to be used for their next monster and then summon himself back, which is helpful very much. But I don't know if the hand effect lock is actually useful enough to warrant bringing him back. Raika no Yugioh. I am butchering these names today, do not mind me. If a monster is special summoned from your opponent's deck into extra deck, destroy 2 monsters on the field. This is very good because this actually kills off Sprite very fast. Also kills off a lot of decks with just that effect alone, because you can't just go into Barone anymore with Manadium, because now this guy, if he's on the field, just pops both of your synchro material, ignoring the other cards that you can no longer use. And of course the special summon or the revival effect of all the cards. Now the spell, Kurisaki, continuous spell, first effect, all insects, plant, or reptile monsters on the field gain 300 attack and defense. Also, all our face-up monsters on the field lose 300 attack and defense. Very nice effect. You can activate one of these effects. Add 1 Raika monster from your deck to your hand, then discard a card, or special summon a Raika monster that is banished from your hand or graveyard in defense position. You can only use the second effect once per turn. Very nice card. I think this is a very nice extender for the deck. Very helpful to actually get combos started, because you can just play this, activate it immediately, and just add the level 1 to your hand. And finally, the trap. The card I'm going to say is probably the weakest of the bunch, even for trap effects standards. Only use first and second effect this card's name. First and second effect of this card's name once per turn. You can only use the first and second effect of this card's name once per turn. Target cards your opponent controls with the number of insect, plants, or reptile link monsters you control with different types, and destroy them. So you'll get up to 3, but more commonly you'll get 1 or 2. If a face-up insect, plant, or reptile monster you control is destroyed by battle or card effect while this card's in your graveyard, except the turn it was sent there, manage this card, then target one of your opponent's controlled monsters and pop it. I think the issue with this card is that like a lot of these cards just don't feel like they do enough by themselves. This card's no exception. You need at least a link monster on your field to do something, and a lot of decks that actually like have these same type of cards have at least a extension option for when it's in the grave. Lab does a lot of that in the grave, but this card doesn't look good enough. But overall, what do I think about all these cards? I think the new Raika archetype is going to be very interesting. I like the new insect links because fucking Bee Trooper has been longing for something. They are a great extender. They need just a little bit more of a push, and when they get that push, it will be perfect for them. Until then, I don't really see much for this deck doing a lot. This deck is an introduction wave. I can say that. I think give it like TRI-Brigade where it just needs like a second wave of support and it will be perfect. But hey, that's just my opinion. If you think otherwise, comment about it. If you like the video, please subscribe. Only 80% of you have actually done that. Thank you. Bye-bye.